Yo. So with the new update on Forerunner, we officially got the Epilogue Void Rift. So it is a completely additional, like, in-game Void Rift compared to the other one. Um, I've done 2 levels so far. That's all I was able to beat. My count's not like super forward. Like I have some great champs. Don't get me wrong, but I'm missing a lot of key units like Silas and tanks. So I don't know how hard it is, but as far as like the units I have, it was pretty hard. So this is the first fight. The unique mechanic here is when HP is below 50%, Abyss Diver will charge forward. So we'll go into the battle. Need to change my team up real quick. Add an A-bomb. So essentially, you have 4 lanes that you have to cover. Basically, all need to be covered by fighters. So I have 2 healers to heal like each of the 2 lanes, one per lane, and then basically some fighters and tanks to guard each other. So go into the fight. So first off, we're gonna get Sargak down here. So he kind of covers the 2 lanes. Um, he doesn't really do much as far as up forward because like eventually you'll see we have the 2 portals and we got 2 lanes for each portal. The top lane you'll eventually get the Abyss Divers who you need to stop up top because otherwise if you stop them down low they will just launch towards the portal and the fight will be over. They'll go right through and they get in. So the bottom lanes are pretty generally easy to hold down. The top lanes, however, kind of become a mess once those Abyss Divers because they deal more damage. They're considered an elite unit, so you can't actually eat them. I tried to cheese it with Gluttony, it did not work. So we'll go through the fight. Um, so here we set up Zilla 2, and we got Sargak holding down this lane. We'll pop Zilla 2 right away, get her going. No issue there. Olag and Ardea are able to hold out this lane with no sustain needed over here. And then up top, I'm going to be putting down my first tank unit. Tank with that Ascaris. And then here's the first Abyss Diver. So you see he's got this big old health bar. Once it gets here, he literally just shoots forward. So you have to have another tank prepared behind him. So I will get my healer down here. I think so. Yeah. So with the healer placement here, I could heal my Zilla 2, who's technically one of my tanks, and then I could heal whoever my tank is up here. So kind of works out. And then the other lane, I will be putting this to keep A-bomb up. Make sure he's going alive. That does reach. See, he takes quite a bit. Like, my A-bomb's not built for damage just because I didn't want to kill him so fast because I have to get down all these units in time. So I'll get down that. We're currently halfway through the fight. And there's my last tank needed. Okay, I think we have 2 more units that spawn in. So we could pull these now. Because eventually I want to get my Ardea there. Pull Sargak as well. They're not dealing too much damage, you can see. I'm never really in trouble with my tanks. And I don't have a healer on her. Let's go. Perfect timing for my Epilogue to come up as well, I guess. I wasn't even paying attention over here. I forgot all about him. We'll get my Ardea there going. Get Epilogue in to block that. He should be fine. If I had my Sargak up, we would have been over by now. See, Sargak will just start handling this guy. Actually pull him, so Sargak will lose health. And it's Ogre. That is the first phase. Not too bad. And the second one has a similar mechanic. It's pretty cool. So we have the Razak. When receiving fatal damage, Blood of Egon Razak will dive into the depths of the sea for recovery. Allocate your damage output wisely. So essentially, you have to kill him 3 times, 1 in each lane. And for each time he moves, he will gain another mechanic. We'll go through, I'll show it in the fight. I'm going to set my auto to go through the first 2, and then I'll have to actually edit it once we go into that third wave. So the first one here, all the boss has is this 3 space AoE. So you'll see my Olog and Zillitu both take damage here. Ardea is fine back here. That's why she's so good in this fight. I can see she's just ripping him down. Very, very simple portion of this fight. So kill him, pull everything, get another tank down, and then I get my Sargak in the opposite lane, just so I don't take any damage. And that's the new mechanic on this one. He gets the Putrid Embrace, which is essentially his regular ult, but it does way, way more damage. Just slaps 6 times. It's actually crazy. So we are about to kill him second time. We're going to immediately pull here, because that's where I screwed up on the first one. I didn't pull right away, and I took a ton of damage. We'll get Olog down. Get our healer down. We'll throw Ardea down, but she's going to immediately die. And then you can see he has this big circle around him. And that is essentially a heal reduction circle. See the heal reduction popping up ahead. And she's dead. We'll go through with Zillitu. She's going to die immediately, pretty much. If you have a cleanse here, it'll be actually huge. Actually going to pull her. Put down the Sargak. And hopefully kill him in time, because if you do not kill him in time, he will just AoE. We got 15 seconds, you see. We got to kill him in 15. 4, 3, we're good. We barely beat it. And that is the second fight. It's very, very difficult. If you're missing some of those key units, I could see it, you guys very struggling. But if you have like a Silas or something, Silas should just really just work him. You really just need 2 marksmen or 2 big damages right away. Like the Sargak is so good there. Ardea is insane there. Silas would be great. Any big single target like Serafina would be good, honestly. She does insane burst as well. So that's fight number 2, and then for the final one, I'll go and show you. I'll show you the Soleil. I spent like an hour trying to beat it. I couldn't beat it yet. So we have this one too. I tried this one as well. So you have the Soleil here, Deity Soleil, Supreme Destroyer, and White Tower Scholars. So these portals, I'll just show it. It'll be easier. It is very difficult. So we have these little portals down up top and down here that just essentially just nuke down your team. So any person you put down, like say we throw a Zillitu, She's just going to get electrocuted by these portals once they go active. Oh, well, they're targeting Olog, so this might actually work out. So now they're going to target my hollow over there. I can put Ardea here and have her handle this portion. You see my Zillitude's just starting to take a ton of damage. And then eventually Olog's just going to get overran. So this one's definitely beatable. I got to spend some time on it. I just wanted to get a video out. Just some very cool new mechanics coming in. And I'll show the next fight too, because the next one's even more difficult. Because I actually think I could beat this one now. Next one, however, I have no idea how I'm going to get through it. As you see, that's 880,000 BP needed too. Compared to like the 600 I think is in Nightmare. So we have 9.55 or yeah, 9.55 955,000 on this one. It said 8. And so the mechanics on this one, Soleil will flee the battle when threatened. You must defeat her within the given time. So similar to the Razak. But the spaces are a lot more niche here. So this is one thing we were talking about earlier. If you have Dahlia, Dahlia would actually kind of be pretty cool here. Because you can put her in the center lane here and just face her up. But she does have extremely high magic res. So there's that to deal with. So right away, obviously, my first thought was obviously Silas. I just like instantly died to that though. So she targets the last placed. So if you go down with the tank, you should be fine in theory. But once again, you got to kill. We only have 20 seconds left already, and we're not even close. So you'll need like a long range fighter or something. And a marksman to really deal that damage. And now she's just going to zoom through. And there she goes. So tough fight. She does have a slow mechanic where you can slow her. I haven't tried it yet on this, but yeah. This is the new Epilogue Void Rift. Very fun. I'll be probably messing with this the next few days, see if I can get through these. I know I'm going to struggle on that one, but I can definitely beat this stage 3. I think I got enough to do that one. But yeah, let me guys know if you guys got any questions in the comments below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Later.